Now we're going to go over part one of inside switch. Simple setup here. What we're going to do is we're going to drag Y, put our tight end on a streak, and block our running back. We motion over Y, and when he gets about as far out as he can, we're going to snap it. You can motion snap or let him come set and snap it. Perfectly fine. And both of these basically crossers are going to be able to beat every coverage. So what we're looking for is a quick crosser with X. We don't need tons of time like the other types of crossers. They're still going to get over clouds and get under deep blues. And then the Y is going to beat clouds. It's going to be, it's going to have a hard time beating yellows and purples, so it may need to be lowballed. In this situation, I think we need to lowball right here. We do lowball. We're able to get it right in front of the linebacker. What I'm doing is I'm holding left trigger, passing that straight down. This is a very good setup. This is the type of setup, if I'm on a 4th and 8, you're going to see me go to this a lot. A play like this, I haven't run anything really similar to this. Here's against cover 3 with clouds. I think I'm going to show that it beats the cloud on the left side because of this flat on Thielen. Now, again, if I'm on a 3rd and 8, 4th and 8, something where I don't need tons of yards, here I showed just how naked you can get it over a cloud. If that's a purple over there, it's not necessarily going to get over it. So just FYI, it's just a read you need to make and recognize what your opponent has on the field. But 3rd and 8, 4th and 8, this is a setup I'm looking to come to. It's really hard to defend. You can't necessarily man up either of these. They might do an okay job, but with a low ball, especially to Y, it's going to be able to beat it. And then X does a really good job of beating man coverage as well. So right here, I'm going to start against Tampa 2. I'm just manning up this left linebacker on Rudolph just to show you, a vertical hook is going to play that Y receiver. So I want to show you how naked you can get it if that's their user, or if they don't have a vert hook, if they have a hook curl, a mid-read, something like that in that left linebacker spot. If they do have it, this Y is going to be relatively covered. It's going to be a hard ball to throw. You'll need to low ball it. So against cover 2, I do man up this Hitchens spot just for more of an example of what you might see against a real opponent. If they use her to X, I'd throw to Y. If they use her Y, I'll throw to X. A little bit tough to fit that over the corner right there. You can get a little bit better of a pass lead. I believe I show it again just because it normally should get pretty naked over. Treadwell or Diggs might have been bumped there or something because against cover 2, which I think I audible to cover 2 here, it should be able to. Yep, I do. It should be able to get over that cloud pretty handily. I leave that table route on the right that time actually, I think, to show you how much more easily it gets over a cloud. It still should have been over pretty easily without the table route, but that table route is an option. If you want to keep the table route out there so you have an extra check down. You feel like your opponent's blitzing 3, there's no reason to block a running back. You can keep that table route out there. That's perfectly fine. That's an option on this setup. You don't need to always block your halfback. Halfbacks are really powerful out of the backfield, especially if you have evasive or jukebox. You can get a juke, a spin. If you have bruiser on them, you can stiff arm or truck. Very, very good options there with that table route. Again, this is just a simple setup, though. Really simple. It's kind of what we did last year with sticking up. Really simple. If any of you guys ran my Saints offense last year, you're just making a read, making your user pick between the two, and you're going to throw to the other one. You still have checkdowns on the field. And we talked earlier about how good seams are. You can actually throw that A tight end against a lot of different coverages as well. So if you see that they're letting you throw up the seam, you can always throw that too. That's just a read. It's not going to beat every coverage. It's not necessarily going to be good against the CPU when you have all these hooks on the field that normally, again, there's going to be a user who's going to be going all over the place. But again, same setup. Showing it against every coverage. There's against cover 4. Still, that clear out clears deep, and you're able to fit it underneath the quarter. That Diggs route's really, really good. You need to take advantage of it. This is only the first setup of X-Spot. We will have a second one as well, but just wanted to show you guys that you can do this as well. Also, if you think they're in man, you can put a zig on Thielen too. He's going to be able to bring it flat down on the left side as well. You don't have to keep that flat. You can put an out route. You can keep a zig. Look at that. It's just going to cook me in coverage. So, it's about knowing your opponent. These setups are base setups. If you want to change a little bit here or there, that's okay. You perfectly can. You're going to still have a lot of success, especially with a play like X-Spot. It's a very versatile play.